Hey, happy Monday. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for the 2nd of October, 2023. Happy October, too. We're using Wheel of the Year Tarot for our message today. You know, we're tuning into the energy atmosphere. What's going on? What's out there to meet and greet us today? How might we be navigating this to our highest and greatest potential? We have the sun in Libra, the moon is in Taurus, and then of course, we have our retrogrades. Yeah. You might want to check out some info on the retrogrades. There's some big stuff going down this month. We've got 2 eclipses happening. I think it's Pluto that's going to go direct. I got to double check that. I need to refresh on my retrograde info. One of those is a doozy though. And I think it's Pluto, because it was in Capricorn for like 15 years, and then it moved into Aquarius, and then it retrograded back into Capricorn. So we've been tying up loose ends in regard to that particular retrograde. So we'll look into that a little more deeply as it comes closer to the date for going direct. All right, what's our message today? Our first card. And we're starting out with the Lovers. Ooh, how sweet it is. Unity energy within self-relationship, and this is about making choices that maintain the inner unity. So our divine feminine, divine masculine in harmony, and you know, we have a beautiful angel on the card, so there's something here that is heaven sent, divinely guided, divinely arranged. And I feel a strong influence of the Wheel of Fortune on this card as I'm looking at it right now. I'm feeling something come into alignment for us within self-relationship. And you know, it's like the dominoes falling. Everything else goes in the ripple effect of harmony, unity. So we're bringing some level of peace to situations and circumstances where we may have had the scales tipping too far in one direction and then tipping too far in the other direction. And now finally, a solid foundation of harmony, balance, good connectedness. Let's see what comes with it. Whoa, consecutive card in the major arcanas, number 6, number 7, the Chariot. And this Chariot's in motion, so this is moving ahead dynamically. I like to see this, especially after the readings that we saw last week. We got challenged a lot by the 3 of Swords. I think it showed up 4 out of the 5 days last week, or 4 out of the 5 readings of last week. And this is dynamic motion, dynamic momentum rather, without any kind of hesitation. So that takes harmony, unity, and inner balance. Thank you, Lovers card. Let's see what follows. And now the 2 of Cups. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so some of you may be really evaluating your relationships, where you spend your precious life energies and with whom. And your focus may very much be on the harmony, the peace, the joy, the happiness, and also I feel this influence of the 6 of Pentacles now too. So reciprocity in relationship. The 2 of Cups, as you know, when I talk about this card, it's the show up in the way you desire to be met card. Really take that one on for yourself in terms of self-responsibility. Are you getting out of your relationships with others just exactly what you're investing? And if you're not, are you investing in yourself in the way you desire to be met in relationship, or are you looking outside yourself? I don't see us really looking outside ourselves here with these first three cards. I really do feel that we're very much connected to the ripple effect and the broadcast that is emanating from our sphere of influence. And we're in a very harmonized, stable place. And we're able to take dynamic action in the swift momentum that's, I'm going to say, quickening in the energy atmosphere. Let's see where this goes next. Right into the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we have something of great value to share. And we see, I do feel the essence of the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like there's a divine alignment taking place where we have the opportunity to share what is of great value for us. And you know, the Four of Pentacles is called the Miser card. There's usually some character hanging on to, as you can see here, all the coins. And there's a message on this card stereotypically of stagnation. So if you do nothing, you get nothing. You end up with a hoard of coins unspent, let's say, or energies unspent. And what is of the greatest value, and that is the quality of generosity, reciprocity within ourselves, and then how we extend that everywhere else. And I'm sensing here that these challenge cards that we saw last week in the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Devil that showed up, we were really having a mirror held up in front of us so that we could see what we were doing to create our own obstacles, or what we were doing to set or create limitations and boundaries for ourselves. We also saw the Tower, so we were blowing that stuff up too. And that gets wildly uncomfortable at times in moments. We got to breathe through all of that. And I'd say we did it very well. We navigated it very well. This Four of Pentacles is opportunity meeting preparation. And so I sense that a lot of opportunity is coming from the quality investment that we've made in self-relationship to create a broadcast and a ripple effect that has us being met in exactly the way that we show up. So it's loving and it's dynamic, it's fulfilling, and we're encouraged to continue making decision and choice in this way. And then next we have, holy cow, woo! There it is. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I was feeling it. Divine delivery system. Oh, I got goosebumps. Love this. Card witching. Yeah, there's an alignment of destiny happening here. And we're witnessing it in the Lover's card. It's divinely blessed. A divine alignment has come together, which creates a quickening of dynamic momentum within our personal energy atmosphere. And we allow ourselves to flow out into our own ripple effect and be met beautifully in the way that we show up, which gives us a great opportunity to share what is of great value within our heart center. So the time is now. The divine timing is now for sharing in that way. Oh, how beautiful. Bottom of the deck, what's going on behind the scenes that we may not necessarily be keenly aware of. We've got the Nine of Cups. Dreams come true, wishes fulfilled. Exactly. And you see, it's the navigation through those challenge cards that we saw last week that were incredibly well supported by super powerful, positive energies. We had that all around the challenge cards. So what does it bring? It brings fulfillment. It brings the Ace of Cups to the Power of Nine and the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Four of Swords. So rest easy in your in the overflow of your 9 cups. The Four of Swords is rest and relaxation, though it's also preparation for what comes next, because this wheel never stops turning. The momentum of that wheel is pretty intense, and we're all happy to celebrate these divine flows, and we're challenged like we were last week with the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Devil, Tower energies revisiting us, though we've been able to take a fresh perspective out of those challenges by taking the walk down memory lane in the retrograde energy. And this leads to that connection that I was making with Pluto being retrograde and soon to go direct again. So be prepared for almost like a slingshot feeling out of the energy atmosphere when Pluto goes direct. I have to check the date on that. I'm thinking it's the 14th of October, but that might be the date of one of the eclipses. So I'll get back to you on all of that information. Anyway, prepare for what's coming next. Prepare for what's spilling out of your 9 cups, which is a divine alignment. And trust the energy of the 4s here because they're super stable. Next, we have gorgeous, gorgeous energy. There's the star. There's our dreams, our wishes fulfilled. And there we are lifting them up to the multiverse. This is how we reinvest. Isn't that, it's such a lovely layout of cards showing the infinity aspect of doing the spiritual journey work, even when it's uncomfortable, celebrating all there is to celebrate running out of these cups and so much more. And then allowing that to fuel the turning of the wheel. And then we have the 8 of Swords. The mental traps. Yeah, look out for those because that's just the ego rising saying, are you sure? Are you sure it's safe to trust this energy? Or have you been exposed to a naysayer and you walked away feeling less than? This is also a nice message when you see that 8 of Swords. Be very mindful with whom you share your the manifestations that you're nurturing within your heart. If you're in front of a naysayer, a known naysayer, use discretion. Okay. Oh, this is sweet too. Look, it's paired with, or what follows is the 8 of Coins. You keep doing what you're doing because that works for you. These mental traps are easily identified for us. We're masters and pros at identifying them, and we know what to do, which is get right back into our heart center and lean deep into our soulful presence when we're met with the angst of the ego voice. Yeah, there he is, King of Pentacles. Continue to invest in yourself. Look what it's creating. All right, angel answers. If you have a question, looking for confirmation, this is all up to you. This is all your choice. This is all being done by design, and you are the grand architect. Forgiveness. Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Ho'oponopono. And then we have success. Success. You know, the beauty of the Ho'oponopono prayer is really it's a great tool for us to let go. Every single one of us knows what it is to obsess over a detail that's gone horrifyingly wrong by judgment of the ego, and then we can't let it go. It circles like a vulture thought. And Ho'oponopono is a great tool for when you find yourself in vulture thought. So I often remind, to get back to your now, to get back to your centers, to literally put your hand over your heart, close your eyes, take a breath, get connected to you, the you of you. And if those thoughts, feelings continue to circle, 8 of Swords, bring the Ho'oponopono to it. Start chanting that. Look for it on YouTube. There are some beautiful Ho'oponopono prayers that are lovely to listen to. So someone may be singing them, playing an instrument to accompany. They're beautiful, and it can really change up the energy for you. One more. Be assertive. Yeah, it's one of our frequent flyers out of this deck, and certainly all of this is up to you. This is all a choice for you. And if you're hanging on to some programming, belief system, obsessive thoughts, vulture thoughts, bring in the forgiveness, embrace your success, continue to be assertive, Chariot, and lovers, it's up to you. Keep making the choices that support the fulfillment of your dreams and your wishes. 9 of Cups. All right. Final word on the reading, angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? We have the Oracle. And the message on that card is wait for important information. I'm going to say allow for important information to simply just show up off the Wheel of Fortune right out of your intuitive awareness, and then trust it. Perhaps take some action on it and be assertive. Have a beautiful Monday, everybody. Thank you. Namaste.